Here in Washington, D.C., for the most exciting, a kind of activist, an activist heaven here around the convention center in Washington. For 3 days, 12,000 young people have been swarming through this Powershift '09 gathering. It's got to be the biggest collection of activists, young activists, in decades in any one place, in any one topic, all here to deal with climate and energy. Right across the street, many, many more people are busily organizing for tomorrow's first big mass civil disobedience about climate change in this country. It's an amazing collection of people, all of them serious, all of them ready to go to work. And we've had great good luck in the last few days enlisting them to get involved not only in their work in this country, but also in the international work that we're doing at 350.org. 2009 is going to be the most important year that we have for dealing with the climate. In Copenhagen, in December, the world's leaders are getting together to reach a treaty, the sort of successor to the Kyoto Accords, but this is our last plausible bite at the apple for getting real action on climate. And we now have a target to aim for, 350 parts per million CO2. That's what the best science now tells us is the most we can have in the atmosphere without wrecking the planet that we've known. We're already past it. We're at 387 parts per million. That's why the Arctic is melting. That's why Australia is on fire. That's why the oceans are rising. That's why every glacier is receding. That's why we've got to do something fast now. On October 24th, all over the world, people will be making symbolic witness, spreading that number 350 across the planet. There'll be climbers high up in the Himalayas and divers down off the Great Barrier Reef and people on Easter Island putting banners on the noses of those big stone guys, and on and on and on. At 350.org, we're convinced that if we're able to rally that kind of sentiment, it'll be enough to start at least shifting those negotiations in the direction of the science and away from vested interest and away from the inertia that slowed them down so long. But this week here at Powershift is the most incredible jumpstart for all this kind of work. To see people, 12,000 of them, up on their feet, cheering, yelling, ready to go, marching down the road to the White House, really participating in what's happening, it's really beyond exciting. It indicates that what happened with the election of Barack Obama was not some one-time fluke. It wasn't just people registering because they were interested in his charisma, great though that is. It's the start of something much bigger, a real determination of people, especially young people, to start taking back a country and a world that's been governed far too long by people who didn't know what they were doing and who did at best, incompetent job of managing the very delicate and dangerous affairs of the world, the crowded world we now find ourselves in.